Hey guys, welcome to my channel again. It's Peep Business, and you know how we do it here. It's always value for your time. Always value for your time. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about take profits, and how you should approach take profits in your trading. How do you approach take profits in your trading? Do you just place a trade and you don't have a plan of exit? What is take profit actually? Take profit is just your exit plan. Like when you're placing a trade, you have a price level that you know that once price gets to this level, you're going to exit this trade, you're going to close this trade, or you want the trade to close you out at that particular level. That's your exit plan. So if you're taking a trade and you don't have an exit plan, greed is going to play in, fear is going to come in because you don't exactly know where you're going to take a trade. You're going to exit the trade. Let's assume you place a trade and it's $100 and you're making if $150 on that particular trade, and if you don't have an exit plan, you might want to keep holding that trade. Like you might tell yourself, okay, let me keep holding this trade, let me make $300 from this trade. And by the time you keep holding that trade, greed has come in because you don't have a plan, and you might end up giving that money back to the market, right? You can end up giving that money you've made back to the market. So, in terms of fear, how fear plays a part also in your take profit is if you don't have a take profit plan, when you place a trade, let's say you're with $100 and you're making $150, you can be forced to close that trade because you feel like, okay, I've made some money, let me just close the trade. And meanwhile, that trade has more potential. Maybe that trade has a 1 is to 3 arrow to give you, and you're just taking 1.5 arrow on that trade. So these are the things. So you need to have an exit plan on a trade. Any particular trade you take, exit plan and entry plans are very important. In as much as entry plans is also entry is important, but exit is more crucial than your entries. Right? If you don't know where you're going to exit a trade, it's a very, very big problem. I prefer a trader that has a good exit plan and maybe a shitty entry plan to a trader that has a perfect or sniper entry plan and his exit plan is quack. So why is it so? Now, your exit or your take profit on a trade is what determine your R on that trade. What do I mean by that? If let me say I want to sell NU, NZUSD, and that trade has the potential of I'm seeing my least risk to reward on a trade is 1 is to 2, and I'm seeing 1 is to 1 on this trade. The most I can do in that situation is to adjust my position to give me 1 is to 2. Why? Because my take profits can't be compromised. Your take profit can't be compromised, right? In placing a trade, your take profit is just that level. You know that okay, if price gets to this level, I no longer want to be involved in this trade again. And if price goes beyond this TP, it means I'm wrong. I don't want to be involved in this trade again once price gets to this TP level. So whenever you're placing a trade, once you look at your trade, your strategy, your plan, your technical, or any style you use in trading, you should immediately be able to point out your TP, right? You should be able to point out your exits on that trade. If you can't point out your exits once you look at your strategy and your trading plan, you have a long way to go in trading. I'm telling you, you have a long way to go. You need to work on your take profits. I also had the same issue when I started trading. Because I was having a hard time knowing the exact points for my take profits. But with time, with continuous trading, with continuous placing trade, I've been able to develop a good exit plan on each trade I place. So you need to work on that. You need to work on your take profits. So if you have a good take profit plan, that's what's going to determine your R on a trade. My TP plan is always what determines my R, and I don't have the potentials to determine the R I'll make on the trade. It's my TP that's going to determine the R on that trade. Let's assume, like I gave an illustration of 1 is to 2. If your lowest risk to the world is 1 is to 1.5, and you're seeing 1 is to 1, the most you can do is to adjust your um, position calculator to give you 1 is to 1.5, which is 1.5 R, which is your risk to the world. So, because your TP cannot be compromised, and your stop loss, so as your stop loss too. So, that is what you need to know. If you have a good exit plan, you don't have any business closing your trade when price is halfway in profit and giving you reversal patterns. Because that's what you see most people do. They okay, they're in this trade is moving beautiful, it's in profit, and they immediately close the trade because they see a reversal pattern halfway in profit. That's wrong. That's wrong. If you develop an exit plan on your trades, you will not have any emotions watching the charts, looking at what the market is doing. Even though price is halfway in profit and reversing, might just be a retracement. Might just be a retracement. Like me, I'm a swing trader, so most times I see those kind of move halfway in profit. I just take them to be a retracement, and I still keep on holding my trades to get to TP. So this is what you should know. So when I'm trading, I don't have TP1, TP2, TP3. I just have one take profit on a single trade. The most I can do is to add a position to a winning trade already. So in that case, I might have on that position on that same trade, but not like it's a TP2, because the TP on that next added position in a winning trade is still going to be the TP of the initial position. So just like adding another position. So not like I'm waiting for price to break beyond my TP1 and go down, or if I'm buying, I want price to go above my TP1 for TP2. So it doesn't work like that for me. I just have one take profit on every single trade I take. If you know anyone that is struggling with take profit in his or her trading, share this video with him or her, and do well to like this video. I also did a video, I think a month ago. I did have a video on cheat code to place your first trade as a complete beginner. And in that video, I outlined entries and take profits very well in that video. So you can do well to watch that video, and do subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that. See you in our next video. Bye.